Hello, my beautiful Taurus friends, and happy birthday to you. It is Taurus season. My name's Brandon. This is Fire Daddy Tarot. Got your early May 2023 read for you today. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hope everybody's doing great today. We got the Spirit Song Tarot here. I like this deck. I'm really growing on this. I haven't had this deck very long. It's a birthday present. My birthday was the 14th of April. It's a nice deck. I love this one. And I'm growing on it a lot. It's a nice positive reading deck. We also got good old Tarot the Divine here. My favorite. This deck I feel most comfortable with. Some star codes, astro oracles. And we're going to finish it off with a few of these yin yang oracles. These are cool little cards. So, let's shuffle these up, get a nice read in here for Taurus today. I'd like to ask Source to help me see and speak clearly for my Taurus friends and help my Taurus friends see and hear what they need to hear for their highest good. Thank you, my guides. I cannot do this without you. We'll see what jumped there in just a minute. We'll finish shuffling this up, and then we'll cut the deck. And we'll see what jumped out there, because I'm curious. It didn't land face up, so I can't see what it is. Alright, let's cut the deck. Get into this nice little read for Taurus. Again, happy birthday, my friends. All my Taurus friends out there. You guys are rocking it out this Taurus season. Let's sit those there. What do we got jumped out here? Transformation, transition, and liberation. Taurus been going through some transformation. A lot of the collective's been going through some transformation, I think, this past year, or this year. I know 2022 kind of sucked for a lot of everybody, including myself. Late 2022 was really rough, wasn't it? But we're going to put that up there for now. See what else comes out of here. We got 8 Wands. This is energy and results. What you've been putting your energy into, Taurus, what you've been working on. Curious now. Still going to leave that transformation card up there for now. 0, the Traveler. This is adventure, potential. This is the Fool in this deck. I think Taurus went on a new adventure, it seems like. About something. Transformation went on. Been expending some energy and putting some work into something, Taurus. What you working on? 2 Wands. Card about making decisions. Could have something to do with this transformation card here. Let's put that in the middle of the deck and see what that's, or in the middle of the spread and see what that's about, Taurus. And here, though, it says insight and focus. To me, two Wands can be a card about making a kind of a tough decision. Tough decision sometimes, and sometimes you have to look inside to find your answer. And sometimes you just have to kind of think about something else so the answer comes to you, don't you, Taurus? All right, 8 of Pentacles, another work card. This is dedication and progress. You've been working on something, Taurus. You've been working on your money life. The Love is here. The Lovers is here. Talks about having a choice in lovers. There's some transformation up here. Been putting in a lot of work. Went on a little new journey here. What's going on, Taurus? Putting in work for something. Taurus has been busy. And grounded, it looks like. Definitely feeling your energy on here. It's not a bull, but it is like a bison. I believe it's a bison or a buffalo. It looks more like a bison. Still gives me the same type of grounded vibes that Taurus gives me. A lot of Taurus that I know are just, they're very steadfast about things. And they can be very dedicated at working on whatever it is they're working on and work on it very patiently. So let's, let's grab one more of these. There's like a split here in the middle, kind of maybe. Or maybe that transformation is just a overall there up top. But we got also here, we have Nine of Pentacles. Nine's going to be about wish fulfillment. This one says security and abundance. I think Taurus has been working on some money moves, looks like. Maybe you are been working on finding a career path that you love. Maybe you found it here and you just started. It's kind of what it looks like to me is you've been working on this new beginning in your work life. Dude, good for you, Taurus. I like this. And it did probably take a little bit of a transformation. You might have just switched industries altogether. Might have just switched industries or line of work altogether. And you found something you love here. Looks like you found some work that you love. And it looks like it's paying off for you in the financial arena, which finding something to speak to you. I've heard a lot of like law of attraction coaches say this, that like if you love what you do, like really love it and it brings you joy, that it's the money just kind of comes and not to necessarily worry about the money so much. So good for you, Taurus, because I think you've whatever this decision is that you've made in your career move, it's like a fairly recent career move because the Fool is here. Like this is the beginning of a whole new journey for Taurus. And I think you started a new career, maybe started to learn a new trade, something like that. And it says you're loving it. And it says that if you're not already making good money at it, that it's on the way. So this is cool. This is nice, Taurus. I like this. Good read so far. This is tarot. There can always be a wrench in things, and a lot of times there is. Anyway, let's shake up the Tarot of the Divine and see what it wants to talk about for Taurus, because we got a Taurus here that's on a new career path, and it looks like they're loving it, and they're working on it very diligently. And this, this 8 down here does say results on it. This one says security and abundance. This 9 of Pentacles at the end, so good for you, man. The Magician's here. Oh, good old manifesting energy, Taurus. You're definitely large and in charge here, and you're like it says, starting a new walk here on your financial path, on your career path. You've been working on manifesting it in, and I almost want to put that Magician up there with transformation, but it still fits right there. The Moon's here. I kind of feel like you might have got a little bit intuitive with it. Maybe you were burnt out on what you were doing with your life, and you started getting kind of spiritual and meditating about it, spending some nights staring at the moon, thinking about it, and had an aha moment about what it is that you actually want to be doing with your life, Taurus. Yeah, the Wheel's here, the Wheel of Fortune. Again, with that intuition card, you kind of let the wheel spin on whatever it was you were doing and just kind of took a step back for a minute and just got real intuitive, real spiritual. Like I said, the Magician's here. This is nice for you, Taurus. I like what you're doing here, man. I like what you're doing. Yeah, 5 of Wands. I knew we were going to get something like this. This is probably what goes with that transformation card. You, like I said, you might have been feeling a little burnt out and conflicted about your old line of work, the old way you made money. I don't see where, like, you were broke or anything, just that I just don't think you were feeling it. And I think the new path that you're on has got you feeling a lot better. We got a Page of Pentacles here. There's Pentacles all over this, so I would definitely say you're loving what you're doing, and paying off for you in a big way. And if it's not, it will be in the near future, because pages can be about the future. There's Ace of Pentacles there too. Another card about abundance, manifestation. And it's also an ace, so Again, goes good with the Fool down there, starting a new journey here and on your career path. And Nine of Wands, maybe this is a little scary. Maybe like this is a scary looking Nine of Wands, but maybe this new path, like this change, maybe it was a little scary for you. Maybe it is, because I feel like it's kind of a whole new thing you're trying to attack here, Taurus. And I think that's pretty awesome that you have the guts to do that, man. This is great. Whatever this career change is that you've made, or this new path that you've taken when it comes to your finances and your work life, I think you made the right decision, because this looks great for you. Let's grab some of these Star Code Astro Oracles, see what they want to say about this for Taurus, please. I'm sorry I banged the table so hard. That was awful loud, wasn't it? All right, get a couple of these Astro Oracles for Taurus. What do they want to talk about today? Oh, this looks great, Taurus. I love this for you, man. It seems like the whole collective is like going through transformations in one area of life or another, and everybody is starting to make some really big moves. So this is nice. What do we got here? Gemini. This is cross-pollinate. Maybe you're still hanging on to that old line of work while you work on this one. Or maybe you've got multiple streams of work here. But it says cross-pollinate. You know, and you hear a lot of like financial advisors talk about having multiple streams of income. So if that's something you're also working on, like, good for you, Gemini. I'm going to put that right over here. Scorpios here, investigate. Kind of feel like this goes up here. Like I said, you may be burnt out and conflicted about this old line of work and started to go through a transformation. So you started looking at new things to do with your time and new ways to make money. Like I said, it really just feels like up there you're just kind of burnt out on what you were doing. Not that you were broke or anything like that, just that you were just tired of doing what you were doing and burnt out on it. Authority. 10th house. Did you take like a management position or something? Or a, position where you're in charge of people, or you could have just taken charge of your life here, after being burnt out like that. That's good. I like that. Let's get one more of these. Trine sextile says symbiosis. I'm not exactly sure how to read this. It's an interesting looking card. It's like these animals are mummified and coming unwrapped. It might be something to look at. It also says 52 on it. So take that one as it falls for you, Taurus, because I'm not exactly sure about this one. I'm not an astrologer. It does look like, though, there's 4 birds and there's what looks like the head of a deer here. It looks like they're kind of breaking out of their bonds a little bit. So maybe you kind of breaking out of your bonds a little bit. So no, Taurus can be very stubborn and set in their ways. And maybe that was part of your burnout, is you were just so set in that old way of life that you kept going and doing it anyway. But then finally you were like, you know what? Let's put my stubborn, bullheaded energy, no offense, Taurus, into something that I love. And I think that's what you've done here, and it's great for you. Let's get a couple of these little yin yang oracles out here, if I can shuffle them, and see what they want to talk about on this nice read for Taurus. Definitely a career shift read. I like it. Took a new position, maybe a position of authority somewhere, and you're really loving it, and it's paying off for you. The feminine here, it's feminine. Yeah, I guess go with the moon and the magician down here, kind of getting intuitive on things, so you can figure out where you really wanted to put your energy. Messages, and also says dreams. So yeah, like I said, you're seems like now you're doing something more fulfilling. Could almost call it a dream job. I'm gonna put that there. This is cool. Third eye again. Third eye clarity. goes good with that moon card down there, getting intuitive about the situation. It also goes nice up here with getting clear about the fact that your old work situation or whatever you were doing that you were burnt out on just wasn't cutting it for you. Like, I feel like it wasn't fulfilling you. Home, family, and commitment. Maybe that was part of it. Maybe you didn't have time with your family, and that was part of why you were feeling burnout. And maybe this new career move, which, like I said, is paying off for you, has given you a little more freedom to be with your family. It's still an overall from one of these decks. What are we going to steal an overall from? Or what you don't see coming. We'll take it off the bottom of Spirit Song Tarot. Get one more out of it, because it was kind of what started this whole nice little story for Taurus here about coming out of some funk, being burnt out about work and their situation, to really get intuitive and manifesting something really nice down here. Yeah. Knight of Acorns. Knight of Wands, this is action and drive. There's also a card about messages there. And knights can be messengers in tarot. I like this after what I said earlier about, not being so stubborn and setting your ways to take action. And I'm very sorry about that log truck that just went by. You took the action, and that's what you're doing. And it says action and drive down here, Taurus. I think that's a nice overall, or what you don't see coming back to the deck energy for this. Did I take that off the back? I don't even remember. It's a nice overall for this read. So, Taurus, I think that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe. Again, Taurus, happy birthday. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.